The liquid facelift. Can fillers actually lift? That's a great topic. Let's take a beach walk. So fillers have been on the market for probably close to 20 years now. And the fillers I'm talking about here are the hyaluronic acid fillers. Things like Juvederm or Restylane. These are substances that mimic your body's natural hyaluronic acid, which is the substance that lives in your dermis and makes your skin spongy. So we've found that when skin's more hydrated, when it has more of that spongy quality, it looks healthier and more youthful. And so that is what filler is able to do. That's what it was designed for. Unfortunately, now everyone is using filler everywhere for everything, and we've started to run into people looking really distorted and unnatural. And so the topic of the liquid facelift has come up, where people say, well, if we put enough filler in your face, it's going to lift everything back up where it's going to be, and you're going to look more youthful. That would work if facial aging occurred due to deflation. If we were just a balloon and somebody let all the air out, well, then you could blow that balloon back up and restore youthfulness and everything would be great. Unfortunately, deflation is not the primary mode of aging, and I would argue both volume descent, not loss, but volume falling, and tissue laxity or skin excess are much more important to aging than just deflating. So what happens if we ignore volume descent and tissue laxity and just try and blow our faces up instead to see if that will make it more youthful? What happens is it ends up distorting the natural balance. So the feminine jawline is more heart-shaped. It's a more delicate jawline, and as we age and the volume falls, it becomes more square and harsher. It becomes more masculine. And so adding more volume to the jawline unfortunately creates this appearance of facial masculinity, which is not what most people are going for. And that's what starts to make overfilled people look off. Because where do we start to notice aging? Along the jawline, skin's falling. And so you blow up that jawline, yeah, you don't have jowling or wrinkles as much, but the jaw is heavier and the face starts to appear more masculine and different. Fillers certainly have a role. They are great if you have a line or a hollow. The filler is a tool that can fix that distinct thing, but they are not meant for overall re-inflating a face. And when we start to do so, we change the overall character of the face and don't make it look more youthful. Usually we just end up making it look strange. So my recommendation is hyaluronic acid fillers have a role, but they are not the end-all be-all in reversing facial aging. And the best thing to do when you start to get what I call the three horsemen of the impending facelift, marionette lines, jowling, and neck skin excess, those are the three signs that probably something more than fillers is needed, and you need to maybe think about going towards a deep plane face and neck lift. So that is my thoughts on the liquid facelift. I appreciate you coming with me on this beach walk, and I hope you have a great day.